Thank you, Kamal. You show your gift for exaggeration. Like the Dean, I'm so happy to be here. We flew here from Houston today, and I always enjoy coming to our nation's capital. So thank you all for having me here, and those of you who have undergone some effort to be here tonight, thank you for coming. I've been asked to say just a few words about the Gülen community and Mr. Gülen. The Gulen Institute, as our dean was saying, is named after him. Mr. Fethullah Gülen is a contemporary imam and preacher, Turkish, currently living in the United States. And he has inspired 3 generations of people now throughout Turkey, throughout Central Asia, increasingly throughout the world, around a set of themes, consistent themes. And those themes are tolerance, understanding, respect for all people, intercultural exchange, knowledge, education. And these are the themes that now motivate the project, dozens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of projects and initiatives all over the world, led by people who are inspired by his ideas. The Gülen Movement, as we now call it in academia, is a transnational civil society movement, inspired by faith, but open to all people of all faiths and no faith. It's an extraordinary movement. I think that the Gülen community, on the whole, represents the best in response to 2 very important things that are happening in our world. 2 facts of our existence, if you will. One of them domestic, with regard to our country here in the United States, and one of them global. The domestic issue is our staggering religious diversity. The global fact on the ground, as our Congressman Green was saying earlier, is that we live interconnected and interdependent more now than we ever have been in the history of the human race. We are with each other now more than we've ever been because of mass communications, mass media, mass travel, mass economic interdependence. And so these 2 facts on the ground, these 2 facts of our reality, present us with what I think is the central challenge of our era, which is, how will we live together in the midst of radical difference? How will we create peaceful coexistence among people who will never pray to the same God, who will never believe the same things, who will never see the world in exactly the same way? How will we live together? I think that's why we're here in this room tonight. I think that's the challenge of our existence, and I think the Gülen community provides us one of the best examples of how to respond to that challenge. And I think using their example, working together.
It is such a privilege to be here, and as I traveled today with my friends from Oklahoma, from the Oklahoma's Institute of Interfaith Dialogue, we celebrated Ramadan, in a manner of speaking, by fasting. Our Muslim friends are celebrating Ramadan, a time of reflection. We are here on the eve of September 11th, which in our country's history represents one of the most horrific acts of violence and man's inhumanity to man. Yet we're here as diverse people from all across the country to take nourishment together in the thought of tolerance and unity and the opportunity to expand our connections. We all really care about the same things: how we're going to feed our families, how we educate our children, how we maintain our health, good jobs, a clean environment, alternative energy sources, so that we're not as reliant upon others as perhaps we are now. These are complicated issues that require us to think carefully about how we live and work together, how we connect as human beings. I'm struck tonight by the work and the impact of the Gülen Institute and the Institute of Interfaith Dialogue, because they bring us together in a way that matters. We've shared food this evening, but we've shared much more than that. We've reinforced our common beliefs, we've explored ideas, and we are renewing our commitment to work together as human beings without rancor, without partisanship, without polarization that certainly pervades a lot of the public discourse today. We renew our commitment to tolerance, to understanding, and most especially, the appreciation for the rich variety of one another. So thank you very much for the opportunity to be here this evening. It's been a wonderful evening, and I'm so proud to be part of this incredible movement. Thank you.